Work underway to restore Dauphin Island's West End.
Tonight, neighbors having the chance to weigh in on the West End renourishment project. Fox 10's Lee Peck on this story.
Lee, that meeting, it was well attended, but not everyone speaking up.
No, they didn't. If they did have opinions, they were keeping them to themselves. This, of course, would be the first ever restoration project for the West End, similar to what they just did on the east end of the island. Dauphin Island's West End Beach is working to restore what's been lost.
Well, we need to get a sand dune here, and we need a beach south of the sand dune so that when the hurricane hits, and it will, it is basically a shock absorber. It'll protect all these houses. So without this project, all these houses will be destroyed in the next hurricane, just like they were in Hurricane Ivan and Katrina 20 years ago.
Scott Douglas is Dauphin Island's engineering consultant. He designed the West End Renourishment Project, which will cover 3.5 miles of the barrier island, increasing the beach from 170 to 590 feet.
It'll be about 2.5 million cubic yards of sand, which is a lot of sand, and it's coming from about 10 miles away. In a shoal we found this beautiful white sand. It matches this sand almost perfectly.
Most people see the importance of this project. Without it, we'll continue to see the beaches erode. We'll also see coastal protection becoming more compromised to future hurricanes. Tonight, the state holding a public hearing on the project.
Obviously, the West End has been degraded and eroded over the years, and we think a restoration project is much needed. We feel like we have a good opportunity to do it, and so we're hoping that a project can be constructed in the not too distant future.
For all that sand to be free, a mean high tide line was established. It's a point of contention for the only person who spoke tonight.
If you adopt this mean high tide line, even without funding, it's going to permanently destroy our lots. My lot is going to get fully restored, and I'll come down and look at it, but I won't own it anymore. It's sad.
Still, Alabama Commissioner of the Department of Conservation, Chris Blankenship, says the project is widely supported by the people of Dauphin Island.
A lot of people that are concerned about this, their properties are already underwater where they have been eroded away over the years with storms. This project has overwhelming support from the people of Dauphin Island. A referendum was done from the Property Owners Association back in December. They had like 967 people that were in favor of the project and 29 that were opposed.
And they should find out in spring 2026 if they'll be awarded $38 million requested from the Federal Restore Council. Meanwhile, the town of Dauphin Island will continue to try and identify additional funding for the entire scope of the estimated $50 to $60 million project. If residents still want to weigh in, they can send comments through email, which we've attached inside this story at fox10tv.com. Live in studio tonight, Lee Peck, Fox 10 News.